Squid Game Season 2 has already broken several impressive Netflix viewership records. When the series first debuted in 2021, it was an unprecedented global streaming hit as it became Netflix's most-watched show of all time. Squid Game Season 1's ending left the door open for more storytelling when Song Ji-hun, Lee Jung-jae, vowed to hunt down the front man, Lee Byung-hun, and to stop the games once and for all. Given the show's massive streaming success, it was unsurprisingly greenlit for Season 2. After a 3-year hiatus, the series returned with Season 2, which revealed what happened to Ji-hun, the front man, and other returning Squid Game characters. Unlike Season 1, which mostly concluded its story, Squid Game Season 2's ending was more of a cliffhanger, as it was written to only be the first half of a story that will continue in Season 3, which will be the final installment of the series. Season 3 could see the largest viewership yet given the many viewership records that Season 2 has already achieved. Squid Game Season 2 broke Wednesday's record for most views in the first week. Squid Game did not even need the full week to break this record. Squid Game Season 2 garnered 68 million views in its first 3 days on Netflix. Wednesday previously held the Netflix record for most views for a series in its debut week with 50.1 million, a record that Squid Game surpassed in a matter of a few days. Wednesday is Netflix's all-time most-watched English show with 252 million views. Squid Game remains the most-watched non-English show, in addition to being Netflix's most-watched show overall, with 265.2 million views in its first 91 days. With Squid Game Season 3 and Wednesday Season 2 both releasing in 2025, the two series will continue to compete as two of Netflix's most popular shows. Given Squid Game Season 2's cliffhanger ending, Season 3 could potentially beat Season 2's record, with the show breaking its own milestone for being the most-watched show during its premiere week on Netflix. Wednesday Season 2 has also been eagerly anticipated, though, and it will be intriguing to see if it can match the first-week viewership of Squid Game Seasons 2 or 3. Squid Game Season 2 is already Netflix's 7th most-viewed non-English show. It is quickly ascending the top 10. After only a week on Netflix, Squid Game Season 2 is ranked 7th on the list of most-viewed non-English shows in Netflix history. Squid Game Season 1, Money Heist Seasons 3 to 5, and Lupin Seasons 1 and 2 are the only seasons of non-English shows to have more views. Before Squid Game took the world by surprise in 2021, Money Heist was Netflix's most dominant non-English show. Squid Game Season 2 has already amassed more views than Who Killed Sarah? Season 1 of the Money Heist spin-off, Berlin, and All of Us Are Dead Season 1. This easily made Squid Game Season 2 the most-watched non-English show of the week, but the show's long-awaited return also had a positive impact on Season 1, which came in at the third spot at 8.10 million views. These numbers speak to the incredible global reach that Squid Game has, and that reach has not dwindled since Season 1 began in 2021. Squid Game Season 2 will soon surpass Lupin Season 2 and will continue ascending the all-time chart, although it remains to be seen if it can reach Season 1's record. Squid Game Season 2 was Netflix's most-viewed title of the week, including movies and live events. Not even NFL games could come close to beating it. Thanos speaking to Minitsu in the bathroom in Squid Game Season 2. When compared against all English shows, movies, and live events, Squid Game Season 2 was still Netflix's most-watched title during its first week on the streaming platform. The Christmas Day NFL game between the Baltimore Ravens and Houston Texans was the most-watched live event of the week with 14.4 million views, closely followed by the Pittsburgh Steelers and Kansas City Chiefs game, which had 14.3 million views. Virgin River Season 6 had the most views for a scripted English series with 9.2 million views. The Taron Egerton and Jason Bateman thriller Carry On continued to be a streaming hit, adding 34.9 million views to its total viewership this week, while Ferry 2 topped the list of non-English movies at 6.1 million. None of these shows, movies, or live events came close to Squid Game Season 2's 68 million views. The series continues to be a global phenomenon and dominant in a way that little else is for the streamer. Squid Game Season 2 may even continue to outperform all other Netflix content in the coming weeks throughout January. How Squid Game Season 2's viewership numbers compare to Season 1. It has a shot at reaching Season 1's numbers. Young-hee the doll from Squid Game and Ji-hun and the players playing Red Light Green Light in Season 2 custom image by Yaelin Chacon. With Squid Game outperforming practically all current and previous content on Netflix, one of the only true competitors it has left is itself. Season 1's 265.2 million views is a tall order, but one that Season 2 does have a chance of reaching in the ensuing weeks. While the holidays were an ideal release date for many spending them at home, others would have been unable to watch Season 2 due to the business of the holidays. There are still plenty of viewers who have not yet watched Season 2 and who only now have an opportunity to watch.